From tourism and technology to transport and regional integration, Central Asia has plenty to talk about this week. Some of the stories show how the region is becoming more connected, while others highlight its growing presence on the international stage. Joining us with the details is my colleague Nuray Selbiek. Nuray, what caught your attention this week?
Hi Ergali, there are several developments to highlight this week, starting with regional integration. Central Asia's Emergency 6 grouping is moving from political declaration toward more practical regional cooperation. Diplomats from the 6 countries met in Washington to discuss how the framework could work in practice. The talks focus on trade, customs, rail connections and digitalized transport and access to European markets, with the Caspian Sea seen as the important link between Central Asia and South Caucasus. The discussions came less than 2 weeks after the leaders of the region met in Cholpan-Ata, where they also focus on transport, energy, investment and closer coordination. A key priority is making regional trade and transit more efficient. This includes digitalizing custom procedures, improving connections along the Middle Corridor and linking new railway projects with wider Trans-Caspian networks. The C6 is not yet a formal regional organization, but since Azerbaijan became a full participant in the Central Asian leaders' consultative meetings last year, the format has expanded beyond the 5 Central Asian states and across the Caspian. The next step will be turning these discussions into concrete projects. Meanwhile, Kyrgyz Republic is preparing to launch production of electric vehicles under its national brand Bars. A new 15-hectare plant is being developed as a part of an automotive industrial cluster that will produce and assemble passenger cars, commercial vehicles and specialized electric models. Production will begin with large knockdown assembly before gradually moving toward higher localization and a full production cycle. The plant is expected to produce up to 10,000 vehicles a year for the domestic market, as well as for Central Asia and the Eurasian Economic Union. Construction is currently 75% complete, with the facility scheduled to begin operation later this year. After Kazakhstan hosted the International AI Olympiad earlier this month, the spotlight has now shifted to Uzbekistan and the computer science. Tashkent hosted the 38th International Olympiad in Informatics, bringing together 375 young programmers from 92 countries. Over the course of a week, participants tackled programming and algorithm challenges, putting their problem-solving skills to the test. China came out of the top with its 4-member team winning 3 gold medals and 1 silver, the best overall result of the competition. The next International Olympiad in Informatics will be held in Germany in 2027. 1 in 4 foreign tourists visiting Uzbekistan this year came from Kazakhstan. In the first 7 months of the year, Uzbekistan welcomed more than 1.8 million visitors from Kazakhstan, making it the country's 2nd largest source of foreign tourists. Kyrgyzstan ranked first with nearly 2.2 million, while Tajikistan came 3rd with more than 1.7 million. Overall, Uzbekistan received almost 8 million foreign visitors between January and July. That's a 23% increase. Russia, Afghanistan, China and Turkmenistan were also among the leading sources of visitors. Ergali, that's all I have for this week.
Thank you. That was Nuray Selbiek with a comprehensive overview.